How did we compile the story of Genesis?
That's a great question. So, the book of Genesis and the first 5 books of the Bible, they're attributed to Moses. The first 5 books of the Bible, the Pentateuch, it's called the Law or the Law of Moses. So, the story that we read in Genesis was taught to the Israelites by Moses orally. So, Moses was the one, God revealed the story to Moses. Moses said it orally. Once they made it to the promised land, led by Joshua and all of the other Israelites, they wrote down everything that Moses had taught them. And because back then in ancient times, most people were illiterate. They were an oral people. It was an oral tradition that they could actually know like word for word. They would have the entire book of Genesis memorized like word for word. Not just one of the Israelites, but all of the Israelites. They would have it memorized word for word. When they finally made it to the promised land, they were able to write down Genesis, which was taught to them by Moses, and then they wrote down the law. When Moses got the 10 Commandments, they wrote down the history of them being enslaved